Good morning, USA!
Yo 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 yo.
Oh, I scared myself. I ain't even light my candles yet. Yes, it's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club. Live from the Black Mothership in New York City. I go by the name of Charlamagne the God. Drop on the clues bombs for me, damn it. Okay. How do you feel out there? Personally, I am blessed, black, and highly favored. Happy to be here. Another day to serve our beautiful listeners. Envy and Jess, they'll be here shortly. Loren LoRosa is floating around here somewhere. You know how it is when you first walk into work. You don't get started right away. Give us a minute. What do we got planned today? Okay, nothing. All right, all of the features you love. The latest with Loren, Jess Fix My Mess, and, of course, Donkey of the Day. So let's start the show. We got Morgan Woods with Front Page News up next. What's the first record, Red?
We got Chris Brown Residuals.
Chris Brown Residuals, okay. Put Chris Brown Residuals on. We really have no guest today, but it's just us and the listeners. That's actually the way I like it. Okay? It's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club. Yes, it's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club. I go by the name of Charlamagne the God. One thing for sure, two things for certain. As much as we play that song, okay, at the same time, every morning, somebody getting some damn residuals. Okay, the label Chris Brown, the radio royalties on that record got to be through the roof as much as we play that damn song all the goddamn time at the same time. This fool Envy gonna walk in and knock my headphones out. You can't just be late and be disrupting everything when you walk in, man. Okay? It's time for front. Just, oh, y'all walking at the same time?
Yeah.
Y'all just got back from the gym? I know y'all went to go work out yesterday. y'all just got back?
We just got back from the gym.
Oh.
Stupid. No.
Let's get some front page news.
Yeah.
Morgan,
what's up, Morgan?
Hey,
Good morning, good morning. Happy Friday Eve. How we feeling on a Thursday?
feeling good, girl.
Good. Like to hear it. All right, y'all. So first on front page, unfortunately, the death toll does continue to rise following that catastrophic flooding in central Texas. Now, crews continue to search for over 170 individuals that's presumed missing. The disaster has already claimed the lives of more than 100 people. In Kerr County alone, officials have confirmed that 95 people are dead. At least 160 others remain unaccounted for. Among the missing are 5 campers and a counselor from Camp Mystic, that all-girls camp that's sits along the Guadalupe River that was washed away. Search and rescue operations are continuing. Now, there are growing questions over the use of emergency alert systems in Texas, despite the administration, saying everything was fully staffed and all well. Now, the floods were, new reports indicate a Volunteer Hill Country firefighter asked for what is called a code red hours before that flood hit, but it was not immediately sent out because it needed to be approved. There needed to be approvals in place, right? So Kerr County Sheriff Larry Letha, he says he wants answers as to why the emergency alert was not immediately sent out. Let's take a listen to his comments.
I believe those questions need to be answered to the family of the missed loved ones, to the public. I want that answer, and we're going to get that answer. We're not running. We're not going to hide from everything. That's going to be checked into at a later time. I wish I could tell you that time. I don't know that time.
man, God bless all those individuals. It's a damn shame you need approval to save lives or to attempt to save lives. Like, that's one of those things that, I'd rather ask for forgiveness than permission.
Yeah, I'd rather be wrong than right. Absolutely, in that situation.
Now, Sheriff Larry Letha, he went on to say that their primary focus is, of course, recovering the nearly 170 or more the missing people. So, meanwhile, in Washington, D.C., President Trump's pick to head the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, also known as NOAA, which includes the National Weather Service, says the fatal flooding in Texas should be a wake-up call. His name is Neil Jacobs, and he said if confirmed, he will make upgrades to the weather forecasting, adding it's personal for him after a weather alert saved his life. Let's take a listen to his comments. Neil Jacobs.
I'd also love to advance and modernize NOAA weather radio. NOAA weather radio saved my life in 1996. I was at a campsite in Florida and it issued a tornado alert. I drove around the campsite and held my horn down and told as many people as I could to leave. When we went back to the campsite, it was nothing but bare dirt.
Wow.
So they named it Noah, like Noah's Ark?
Yeah, NOAA. It's the National Oceanic Atmospheric Administration. It's been around for some time, long.
It's NOAA.
I mean, they say Noah, though. Mm-hmm.
I know, right?
There's got to be some type of correlation there. Flooding, Noah, right?
Well, yeah, you ain't learning about that. I mean, I thought the same thing, but yeah. So Jacobs, he did say that he promised that if he was confirmed, that staffing at local weather services will be a priority of his. Now, my good sis, Loren LoRosa, sent me a clip of Bill Nye the Science Guy talking on CNN about what to do about these flooding events. I know we've been asking, what can we do? What can we do? And Bill Nye the Science Guy actually said the answer is to stop burning fossil fuels. So that sent me down quite the rabbit hole. Apparently, burning fossil fuels contributes to flooding through climate change, primarily because it causes the sea level to rise and increases the intensity of rainfall. So just to give you guys a little science tidbit there, that might be something that we should look into as the flash flood warnings continue to increase across the country. I mean, we've gotten some recently in the DMV. Washington State is also impacted. Pennsylvania, we've seen some impacts in North Carolina as well. And then, of course, as the rain continues or the weather continues, that still continues to impact those who are already impacted in the Central Texas area. So it's just it's devastating, but the need is urgent. And if you are moved to donate, you can do so to the Kerr County Flood Relief Fund at communityfoundation.net. All those donations go to trusted local organizations that provide food, shelter, healthcare, and hope to those impacted in Central Texas. So communityfoundation.net is a viable source to donate to.
You know what's so crazy? My youngest daughter, came up to me and told me that she said Trump is the reason that the weather's messed up. And I said, well, what are you talking about? She said they cut the budgets, and since they cut the budgets, if you look at your Apple app and you look at the weather app, the app is always wrong. They say 90% rain and it won't rain all day. They say 80%, and she's like, she was like, everybody's blaming it on Trump. They cut the budgets and now people are not predicting the weather right.
Damn, she need to come up to the Breakfast Club. She can give us some more information.
Hello.
That sounds crazy.
Nice to know that they're paying attention, though. You know, to you them.
Yes.
Hello.
I understand though, but you can't blame Trump for everything. Like this is years and years and years of people, not taking climate change and things like global warming as serious as they should. Yeah. Like I know if it's convenient to always point the finger at Trump, but let's not act like these problems weren't compounding before he got
for
here.
a long time, right? Yeah. Well, that is front page news. All right. Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, phone lines are wide open again. 800-585-1051. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
I'm dialing.
Hey, what you doing, man?
I'm dialing. I'm calling you.
This is your time to get it off your chest, whether you're mad or blessed. 800-585-1051. We want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
Hello, who's this?
My name is Cindy, and I'm from Jacksonville, Florida.
What's up, Mama? Get it off your chest.
I want to bet. I have 2 kids. I have a son, 50, and I have a daughter, 52, and I don't like them.
Damn.
They're users. I got my 2 grandkids are here from Atlanta. I hurt my leg. I had an accident the other day on 95. Somebody hit me in the back. I got tendonitis in my foot, and I can't walk, so I'm on a little tricycle rolling around. My daughter come in. The kids hungry. Can you feed them? I can't even walk. Last night they come over. They want to eat, so I go and cook on the tricycle. They eat. They don't even clean up when they leave. Somebody took a bath, left the towels and stuff in the bathroom on the floor. My Yorkie, I let my niece come stay. She's homeless. Her 9-year-old broke my Yorkie leg. They told me to make a GoFundMe. I did it. Nobody gave. So if they would, Charlamagne, go to Help Annabelle Leg Surgery by Cindy Burgess Brown and help give. I don't want to amputate the dog leg, but God showed me what she's feeling because I got tendonitis and I can't walk.
How old are you, Mama?
But I don't like my kids. You think they come over here and say, let me clean up for you, Mom, what you need. Let me bring you something to eat. I know you can't get around. I'm on a knee rover getting around my house.
Well, nobody probably gave because the name too long. The name is long. You need a simple GoFundMe.
Well, how old are you? How old are you?
Nobody probably gave because they couldn't follow the story. You went from talking about your nasty ass kids not cleaning the house to your dog needing his leg amputated.
Because the granddaughter broke his leg.
I ain't even hear that.
Because her kids is 50 and 52. They older kids.
They
These ain't kids.
Oh, you right.
Hey, shut your
They
stupid
her kids.
50 and 52. Y'all talking about these kids.
They her
I didn't
kids.
say kids. She said that.
Her kids.
Yeah.
How old are you, mama?
These ain't kids.
They her kids.
I'm 71.
Damn.
Well, your adults that you had, okay,
Yeah.
50, 52 years old. I don't know what to tell you. You raised some nasty ass kids.
Yeah.
Don't let them back in the house. Just lock the door. Don't let them
She
back
said
in.
I
But she can't eat. She rolling around on the one wheel.
Yeah,
You
I'm
know?
rolling around on the one wheel.
Well, I'm sorry, mama.
You don't sound 71 though. That's nice.
And I don't look it, baby. Thank you.
No problem.
But I so feel it today.
She said, I feel it, though.
I know. I'm
Listen, what you
sorry.
gonna do with that dog leg once you amputate it? You gonna?
I'm sure I don't want to amputate her little leg. I had her since she was 6 weeks old, and she's 5 now. I just want to get it fixed, and I don't have the money to do it.
Well, get her one of them little things that you rolling on, and then you and the.
Hey, yo.
For that.
You know they make that for dogs too, but
Yes,
yeah.
they do.
Oh my
But
God.
give your throw your GoFundMe out there. You got a Cash App?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Get the Cash App then.
Okay, do it now?
Yes.
Yes, go ahead, mama.
Oh, it's Cynthia Burgess Brown.
Sincere Burgess Brown.
No, Sydney.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Wait, spell it.
Yeah, spell it for us, please.
Cynthia, and the middle is Bronner, Bronnender, Brown, Brown. Oh Lord, thank y'all so much.
Hey, you ain't. I love you, Queen. I'm sending thoughts and prayers on this one though. I'm not moved to send no cash, but I promise you, my thoughts and my prayers are with you and that dog.
Yeah.
Oh
I'm
my God, thank you.
You're welcome.
You have a good one,
Blessings
mama.
to you.
Okay, you too.
Yeah, my spirit not moved to send no cash. Y'all spirit moved? I see you over there typing away, Jess.
I don't got Cash App.
Hello, who's this?
Yeah, this is Mark from Newport News, Virginia.
Mark from the 757. Get it off your chest, brother.
Pretty much just want to speak to the married couples out there, man. Like, no matter what you're going through, man, at the end of the day, communicate, man. Like, think back to when you first met that person. How did you feel? And, like, if you still feel like that about that person, like, whatever y'all going through, it ain't that serious, man. Just talk.
You going through a problem with your lady?
Oh, nah, man. I'm good, man. Me and my wife been married 20 years. Okay. I'm 42, so do the math.
Congratulations, brother.
Congratulations. I've been married 23.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Somebody asked
Yo,
me.
Envy,
Yes, sir.
can I get a favor from you, man?
Actually. Yes, sir. What's up?
Yeah, man, I want to know if you could hook me up with some tickets to the car show to take my wife and my daughters, you know?
I got you.
Don't hang up on me either, man.
Nah, I got you. I'm gonna put you on hold.
He gonna keep you on hold for hours.
Nah,
and
nah.
You gonna end up hanging up on your phone.
Nah.
Yo, also, can I give a shout out real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yo, I want to give a shout out to my wife, Mika. I love you, baby. And also to our daughters, Taylor and Kennedy.
That's right. And the car show is next Saturday, July 19th, and it's a host of things. Old school cars, new school cars. There's going to be rides and games for kids. How old's your daughter?
18 and 17.
Okay, yeah. All my whole family will be there. So, you know, I got 23, 21, 12, 11, 8, and 3. So they'll all be in the building. There's going to be stuff for kids. Kids 5 and under are free. So don't be coming in there saying your 17 years is 5 years. I'm messing with you. I got you. But get your tickets now if you haven't got your tickets. And then August, we in New Jersey. Hold on. I'll put you on hold, all right?
Hey, thank you, man.
All right. Hello, who's this?
Good morning. This is Takia. How are you guys?
Good morning. Get it off your chest.
All right. I just wanted to say thank y'all for being in position. I was in Texas, actually, for the 4th of July. I flew in. So I just want to say 2 things. That the no shoes at TSA is mad real. I was like, can I take off my shoes? And they were like, no, you can't. I was like, oh, my God. And then, I was in Texas when the flood happened. So I just want to shoot out prayers to all the families and people that was affected. That was mad real. But thank you guys, and have a great week.
You too now.
honey.
Have a good one.
She just ran down a bunch of bullet points.
Yep.
I don't know what the hell she's talking about. She went from TSA.
She said she had to take her. She said she had to take her. She didn't have to take her
She had
shoes
to take her
off.
shoes off because of flooding in Texas?
No,
she
she
didn't have to
said she
take
was
her
going through
shoes
the
off.
airport and she didn't have to take her shoes
Remember
off.
yesterday we talked about TSA now? You
Yes.
don't have to take your shoes
And
off.
so
So she talked about that. But then she also talked about she was in
She
Houston when the
flew
floods
into
happened, but she
Texas.
got out. So she wanted to pray for everybody in Houston.
Gotcha.
And then she just said good morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, hit us up now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. It's a new day. This is your time to get it off your chest.
Wake up.
Whether you're mad or blessed.
It's time to get up and get something.
Call up now. 800-585-1051. We want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
Hello, who's this?
Ari.
Ari. Good morning. Get it off your chest, Ari.
Hey, y'all. Good morning. I love y'all. I listen to y'all like every morning at work.
Thank you very much.
That's amazing.
Calling from Cleveland.
Hey.
I'm on my way to work right now. That's 216, okay?
Okay.
Yes, girl.
I'm about to give y'all Prime order out this morning because Amazon been working the heck out of me.
Oh, y'all had a big sale yesterday, didn't you? Amazon
Yeah,
Prime?
it's all the way to the 11th.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it is. Okay, thanks for telling us.
So get y'all orders in. And Jess, what happens when you come to Cleveland?
I'll be down there. I'm coming down there. I had to reschedule some things. Yeah, no. I had to reschedule some things and move it around so it makes more sense for the routing of the tour if I do Cleveland and Cincinnati instead of hopping from Florida to Cleveland. So I got you, though. I'm coming.
That makes sense. All right. I can't wait to see you. Thank y'all.
Yes, ma'am.
You too,
babe.
They say you're going to be in Cleveland at the Funny Bone on September 13th.
Yes. So
yes, Funny Bone Comedy Club, Jess Hilarious, Saturday, September 13th.
Thank you. So get your ticket, Sean.
How you know your schedule? You don't know your schedule.
I didn't. I just looked at the freaking website.
Oh.
Yes, you been typing fast over there. Thank you, Sean.
Hello, who's this?
Here, what's up, Envy?
What's up, Trav?
Hey, Trev.
What's up, Jess? How you doing?
I'm good, boo.
Charlamagne.
Peace, sis. What's happening?
I have a bone to pick with you, Char.
I don't like when gay men pick my bones.
First of all,
I have not given you consent to pick my bone. I have not given you consent to pick my bone. You see, he's still going. This how Diddy ended up on trial. But keep. Go ahead.
But look, so you made me lose my train of thought because you're so gay.
That was the whole point.
Because you so gay.
But I do want to talk about one thing though. I used to call in and go in on Nicki Minaj all the time, but then you know what? I grew up and I said, I need to stop calling and going in on people. And I said, she's allowed to grow and let me just leave her alone. But she has just shown that she is not growing and she is not evolving. And she need to leave Jay-Z alone, leave Beyonce alone. Like, girl, you didn't sign whatever you're supposed to sign and nobody owe you no money. And then you need to get over it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay? That's just on my heart.
All right. We appreciate what's on your heart, Trav.
Thank you, Trav.
And Char.
Yes.
Check your text message, Char. You are making my mental health decline.
Oh, wow.
What?
I'm checking my text messages for what? What am I looking for?
We did.
I
check
know.
the last text message I sent you.
All right, I will.
All right, have a good one. Lovers quarrel over there. Hello, who's this?
Yo, Big Chocolate the Toast Sucker and DJ Grumpy Envy. Two things, man. Listen, one, Charlamagne the God owes me an apology. The last time I checked in, I told Jess she should be the next host of Family Feud instead of Big Nose Steve Harvey. This clown tells me to suck his little popsicle. I want an apology right now. Every time he's nasty with me, it's not my fault he's shorter than Kevin Hart and he's got a third-grade education. I want an apology right now, damn it.
Charlamagne, give an apology.
I apologize for telling you to suck my I should have told you to suck my from the back.
Damn. Oh my God.
He called me grumpy. If he didn't call me grumpy, I'd let him live. I'd let him come back. But
also, he combined two things. I don't know what he talking about.
You did tell him SC.
Yeah, but not because he said Jess should be the next host of Family Feud.
Yeah.
Well, you just said in that conversation. You said it for something else he said. I think he called you short and ugly.
And you're not shorter than Kevin Hart. That's crazy. Nobody is shorter than Kevin.
I tower over Kevin.
You do not tower over anybody.
I tower
you might
over Kevin.
But that's about it.
All right, well, Kevin might need to get a check every month then.
Get it off your chest.
Get checks every month.
If you're a certain height, yeah.
What?
Yeah, I think it's dwarfism. I don't know.
Oh,
yes.
yeah. Okay.
You say yeah, like I don't trust him. I don't believe
I don't know you, but I ain't no get no checks now. I did not know that they get checks.
No, you can get a check every month if you're a certain height.
Oh, okay.
It's disability benefits for being a dwarf.
Oh, okay. That's what's up.
Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. We got the latest with Loren coming up. What we talking about, Loren?
Yes, we do. We're going to talk about Janet Jackson. Because remember, I told y'all I thought she was dating Maxwell?
Yes.
It might be a little something different than what I thought. We're going to get on into
And
it.
I've been out here saying Maxwell and Janet is together.
We're going to talk about what the details are.
All right. We'll get into that next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get to the latest with Loren.
Loren becoming a straight fact.
She gets them from somebody that knows somebody.
She gets the details.
I'm the homegirl that knows a little bit about everything.
She be having the latest on this.
The latest with Loren LoRosa.
Sometimes she have facts, sometimes she have details, sometimes she have a little bit of everything.
Well, it's the latest.
On the Breakfast Club.
Talk to me.
Alrighty, y'all. So these photos of Janet Jackson and Maxwell went viral because they were walking down the street. They were in London. They were holding hands, and people were like, "Oh my God, Janet Jackson is out with a new boo." Mm-hmm. Right? And Janet Jackson is very private about who she's dating all the time, so people were just surprised to see it. Well, there is a new story that has broke, according to TMZ and a source that they have. Maxwell is not Janet Jackson's boo. He is in the friend zone.
Damn, what? Does he know that?
I don't think so. I was very shocked to see this story because did y'all see the video as well? Did y'all see it?
No, what happened?
With them walking?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nothing about that video or that picture looked intimate.
They're holding hands, walking
and
down
he
the
is
street.
Smiling like he had a crush on her since she was in the Jackson 5 and she was never in the Jackson 5.
I will say this though, the holding hands is crazy though. But there's been a bunch of times where let's say for you instance, Loren, if you're walking in this cobblestone, right, and I'm with you, I'm gonna grab your arm so you don't fall. I'm gonna say put your arm on my hand, but we ain't gonna.
You ain't gonna hold my hand like that.
We're not locking hands like that.
You know what's so funny? There was a video a couple of weeks ago, and it was Tyler Perry and Taraji P. Henson, and they were doing a lot of press for what was the movie?
Straw.
Yes, and a lot of times, like on red carpet, you'd see them like holding hands and stuff.
Oh, come on. Oh, stop.
Exactly.
No.
But it's only because y'all want them to be together that y'all say that.
I don't know.
Like y'all forget things like anxiety. Y'all forget things like insecurities. Or you might just be like that. That's nothing.
Man, if you don't get out of
that
here.
ain't nothing. Y'all want that to be something.
We're not holding hands locked.
So why y'all ain't think Tyler and Taraji was together?
Stop
saying. I want to know why y'all
ring finger.
Because Taraji just was up here and said that they was friends.
And she be in Bali, not dating and stuff.
Yeah.
Y'all wanted that to be something.
Now we not locking fingers like that.
Yeah.
Like if they were just holding and helping each other out, I get it. Lock fingers.
All that.
They said, look,
you didn't hear
they locked
and they both older. They need each other for balance.
See, that's what I said. I said for balance. I'm gonna help you out.
And Maxwell got on shades. He might be legally blind.
We have been out so many times. You nor Gia has ever offered to help me with my balance.
Crazy. Well, you're a model. You don't need no damn help.
Thank you.
Janet might be his seeing eye diva.
Well, seeing eye diva is crazy. Yeah. So according to the source, Janet and Maxwell have been friends for a long time. And from what they are told, that's all it is. And there's nothing to speculate about here. And Janet's love life is still private.
I know he woke up like, what the hell?
What the hell?
For real, like, what if he didn't want that out there?
Janet Jackson and Maxwell have been around long enough to know that if they were holding hands somewhere and there was a bunch of cameras, people would jump to conclusions.
But that's why I thought that maybe the reports could be a thing because she knows.
And he's smiling hard like, yes, I've always wanted to hold her hand.
So happy.
Go ahead. What's next?
Yes. Well, next in the news, not a surprise here. Diddy's criminal trial is messing up the male sex worker game.
They going on strike?
Huh?
They about to go on strike?
Strike.
What they about to do?
How do they strike?
I don't know.
No, they're not going on strike. So basically, the male sex workers are having conversations about the fact that, since everything with Diddy's trial, people have been really fearful to book male escorts.
Because prostitution is illegal.
It's a crime.
What's wrong with us, man?
Crime, man.
like, what's going on?
They're gonna protest today.
They gotta find other ways to sling it. No.
Yeah, so there's the male sex workers who are connected to Diddy's trial are saying that, there's a fear in the industry regarding what happened to Diddy at trial, and it's changing how not only they're booked, like, so customers being fearful, but also it's changing how they do business as well, too. So the male sex worker says that the sex workers are now being extra cautious with any new clients, and they're doing a lot of heavier screening processes to guard against, Johns who are big mouths or want to get on social media, or those who might be more likely to out sex workers online.
It's crazy that the John gets more time than the prostitute and then the pimp. Like, that is wild to me.
Yeah, that's crazy. Y'all out here willingly selling it. But
do they get more time? I thought both.
Buy it.
But we just seen in the Diddy case.
Buying and selling is illegal.
But we just seen in the Diddy case, the pimp and the prostitutes ain't getting no time.
Who's the pimp?
The person that books the escort service.
Oh, I didn't know
They really consider the pimps, right? They booking the prostitutes.
No. The pimps are actually the people that rent out the toots.
It's just funny that people don't realize prostitution is illegal, and it's just like some people that sell illegal drugs. They refer to their people as clients too.
Yeah,
but it's illegal.
But it's the same thing with drugs, right? If you purchase drugs, you can get a fine or arrested. The drug dealer gets arrested, and the person that supplies the drug dealer, they all get arrested, right?
Yeah, but
then they changed it, and they said that the person that's buying the drugs has a problem. So then they put them in. Yeah, they said the drug, like now, if you...
you talking about they changed it for white people that get caught with
there you go.
prescription pills and oxycodone.
Exactly.
And
Like
all
when
that stuff like that.
when people OD, they go fine.
Right.
Because the crackhead's still going to jail and getting criminalized. The black crackhead's still getting criminalized.
But they said they need help, so they put them in rehab, right?
Okay.
Yes. Well, I don't know what's going to happen in that industry, but I wish Godspeed, guys.
What?
I mean, because people, they still got to make their money doing with that.
Godspeed to that.
No, not because
What
you
Godspeed do?
You could
What
be
God do? What God do? What God? Y'all God like don't put me in
God
this.
into that.
Oh my God!
I didn't give y'all them penises to be selling them.
We gotta
cutting them off.
God, they down there selling the penises that you gave them to pee with.
This is so unrelated to God or the PP.
You brought it up?
No, I want to go. I want to take a listen to this video because Jonathan Majors and Megan Good were out in an Apple store and something went down that I would love to hear y'all thoughts on because y'all are married. Let's take a listen.
You're beautiful in person, just to let you know, yeah.
Just I'm a freak out after.
Can I get a picture too? Possibly like a number, if that's fine.
Oh, thank you, man.
I said like a number?
Whose number?
Her
My number? No, this is my man.
Why don't you go Google something, bro?
Oh, I didn't know.
He said, won't you
Go Google something, bro.
Yeah.
He stepped up too, like,
Now,
yo.
as soon as he just turned into the character he was in Creed and knocked that clown out, then it would have been crazy.
See, that's the sad thing, right? He wanted a moment, and I think most men would have gave him that moment.
Yep.
But it knocked him, flat on his ass.
What you would have done?
Jonathan Majors has been training for his new film that I'm producing called True Threat, and he's been training with this martial arts star called 52 Blocks. As long as them YNs ain't had no guns, I'm telling you, 4v1, all my money on Jonathan.
Listen.
All of it.
That's why he... Look, Megan
right
didn't even
now.
catch what he said. Jonathan caught what he said. That's crazy.
You see how he switched so fast?
Yeah,
He was smiling like, what? Hey, what you say?
Can you what?
Whose number you want?
Exactly.
What happens when that happens, though? Because y'all wives are beautiful. Yeah, look, you walking around looking like this. What happens, though?
Thank you. Like... I don't know.
Well, we'll talk about that
'Cause they're people.
when we come back. 800-585-1051. Has that ever happened to you? You with your girl or you with your wife and somebody's disrespectful. What do you do in that situation? It happened to me at Great Adventure one time. Great Adventure. I was in college and it happened to me.
They said when Tyler was holding Taraji hand, people was trying to holler at Taraji.
Shut up. There was not.
I thought you were going to say people trying to holler at Tyler. That's what I thought you was going to say. But anyway, we'll take your calls when we come back. And we also got front page news, so don't go anywhere. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. Your mornings will never be the same.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Let's get in some front page news. What's up, Morgan?
Hey, hey, so if you missed it, or in case you missed it, President Trump hosted several African leaders at the White House yesterday in an effort to build economic ties. Now, before a lunch meeting with the 5 leaders, Trump told reporters any trade in the region with the U.S. will be tied to ending ongoing conflicts between African nations. And he also praised U.S. influence around the world. Let's take a listen to President Trump's comments at that lunch.
You guys are going to fight, we're not going to trade. And we seem to be quite successful in doing that. There's a lot of anger on your continent. We've been able to solve a lot of it. And trade seems to be a foundation that I've been able to settle a lot of these disputes, like as an example, India and Pakistan.
So India officials have actually previously disputed those claims, saying that trade was not discussed in those negotiations. But, I'm not going to get too much into that. However, during the meeting, Liberian President Joseph Boakai, he spoke on moving the U.S.-African relations forward, and President Trump had an interesting response, a sort of a compliment, I guess. Let's take a listen to their exchange.
We want to work with the United States in peace and security within the region because we are committed to that. And we just want to thank you so much for this opportunity. Well, thank you. It's such good English. Such beautiful. Where did you learn to speak so beautifully? Where were you educated? Where? Yes, sir. In Liberia. Yes, sir. Well, that's very interesting. That's beautiful English. Sure.
I have people at this table can't speak nearly as well.
Yo, 6 man is wild, yo.
That's a racist microaggression though. Like, you know, when a white person tells a black person they speak so well,
you speak so proper,
because it's like they didn't think it was unexpected to them to think that
for you to be smart enough to speak
exactly
like a backhanded compliment, right? Okay, so it is.
I ain't gonna lie though, I do need more of that though. I would pay to see Jubilee do a 20v1 President Trump versus 20 African leaders. Oh, the comedy that would ensue.
Oh my gosh. So it is important to note that Liberia is an English-speaking country. Just a historic fact. That's because, you know, many black American slaves that were freed, they were sent back to the country in the 1820s. Yeah, I'm not going to get too much into that either.
You know, the other good part about that is Donald Trump threw all his own people under the bus. He goes, there's people up here though that don't know how to speak.
That's crazy.
But also there were the other African nations too that were sitting at that table too. So it was his people, other African. I was like, oh, gosh.
He just throw everybody under the bus.
I don't even care.
Damn.
The shade is okay. Okay, Mr. President. So meanwhile, President Trump is once again threatening the federal government, a federal government takeover of Washington, D.C. Now, the president offered his thoughts during a recent meeting with his cabinet. He's made several threats to take over the city, claiming he could do a better job than the current administration, D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser and her team. So let's take a listen to those comments.
We're looking at D.C. We don't want crime in D.C. We want the city to run well. Susie Wiles is working very closely with the mayor, and they're doing all right. I mean, in the sense that we would run it so good, it would be run so proper. We'd get the best person to run it. The crime would be down to a minimal, would be much less. And, you know, we're thinking about doing it. To be honest with you, we want a capital that's run flawlessly.
So yeah, Trump went on to say that they're testing it to see if it works right now, and again adding that the federal government could do a better job of enhancing public safety and beautifying the city. Now, D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser, she has responded to the president's threats of a takeover. She said he's been threatening to take over the city for the last 2 years, and added that her office is working closely with President Trump's team, focusing on shared priorities for the city. So that my people in the DMV will continue to watch and see what happens regarding that, or at least my people in DC, because I know the DC people are like, M and B ain't us. Anyways, in local news out of Philly, a strike that led to a trash pileup. I know you guys, I'm not sure if you guys been following this.
For sure.
But yeah, so a strike that led to a trash pileup in Philadelphia appears to be over. Some 9,000 public sector union workers walked off the job 8 days ago, halting trash collection and other services. Well, as of yesterday, both sides have reportedly agreed to a 9% wage increase over the next 3 years. When workers return, they'll be dealing with overflowing garbage on the streets that's created a foul odor across the city of brotherly love. But at least, you know, the city will start to see some cleanup in that regard. So, and if we got time for one more,
why did I just don't understand why you don't want to pay public servants more money, man. Like, these are the people that literally make our lives better every day. You know how stink a city would be, how nasty a city would be, how much disease and rats and filth would, you know, pile up if the garbage people didn't do their job. Pay them more money. Like, I don't understand why it's so hard to pay the people who make our lives easier more money.
That makes no sense.
It don't make any sense.
And I don't know. Did you see the videos and pictures?
I saw some of the videos.
Man,
crazy.
blocks and blocks
that
and
is
blocks
disgusting.
of garbage.
I know Philly is real tight. It's like
infested. It's horrible.
By the way, I don't even have to see the video. I just don't understand why people like garbage men don't make more money. They are the public servants that literally make our lives easier. The only time garbage people piss me off is when they be parked in the middle of the road collecting the trash, and I'm on the way to work. Get out the way so I can get to work early in the morning. Other than that, salute to all the garbage men out there. And garbage women. I ain't never seen a garbage woman, though. I'm going to be honest.
I've seen some. There's a lot of them in Baltimore.
Okay.
Baltimore.
Hey, Baltimore. All right, y'all. That's your front page news. I'm Morgan Wood. Follow me on socials at Morgan Media for more news coverage. Follow at Black Information Network. Download the free iHeartRadio app and visit us at BINnews.com. Thank y'all. Have a good one.
You too, girl.
Thank you, Morgan. All right, when we come back, 800-585-1051. We're talking about Jonathan Majors and how he had to check a fan when they asked for his girl's number. Let's listen.
Beautiful in person, just to let you know, You say I'm a freak out after? Can I get a picture, too? Possibly like a number, if that's fine.
Oh, thank you, man.
I said like a number? Whose number?
My number? No, this is my man.
Why you go give me something, bro? Oh, I didn't know.
So we're taking your calls. Has this happened to you? 800-585-1051. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Made it.
If y'all talking about it, you know we talking about it. It's topic time. Call 800-585-1051 to join into the discussion with The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. LoRosa is here as well. Now, if you're just joining us, we were talking about something that she brought up during the latest with Loren. You want to break it down? What happened with Jonathan Majors?
So Jonathan Majors and Megan Good were out in an Apple store. Fan asked us for a photo. And while the fans asked for the photo, he also asked for Megan Good's number. Jonathan Majors sitting right there.
Let's listen.
Beautiful in person, just to let you know,
I'm a freak out after.
Can I get a picture too? Possibly like a number if that's fine.
Oh, thank you, love.
I said like a number.
Whose number?
Her
My number? No, that's my man.
Why you gonna do something, bro?
I didn't know.
All right, so we're asking 800-585-1051. Has this ever happened to you? Has this happened to you, Jess? Were you walking with your man and somebody did something disrespectful?
No, not in my marriage, but when I was with somebody else, Javante Davis, yes, walked up and slapped me on my ass. And like that's my homie, but he did that because he
still
he walked up
if
and
you my
straight
girl,
slapped me on my ass.
What do you do in that situation? It's
Tank. Yeah, but y'all in Baltimore.
Yeah.
Whoever you was with, unless he had a pistol, he knew he had to take that out.
Yeah. Oh, and did. And they got mad at me when we got in the car. He didn't get mad at me on the street. We got in the car. Because then Tank gave me a hug. He was my homeboy. He walked up like smack him. And I was like, yo. And we ain't never do nothing. We were never intimate. We was always homies. And then he gave me a hug. He was just cocky. Like, he just knew nobody would ever do nothing to him.
You said he got mad. The dude got mad. Why you let that man slap your ass? Why you let him slap your ass?
He was like, so this what we doing? Like, this really what we doing? I'm like, well, you should have said that out there. But
I would have been mad at you, too, because I can't be mad at him. I got to be mad at somebody.
He knocked his ass all the way out.
See, if I was you, I would have told dude, like, no, I was scared for you. Because, you know what I mean? That's why I didn't do nothing, because I didn't want you to do nothing, because you'd have got your ass knocked out in the mall. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you, yes.
Yeah, some else you just got to let go.
But no, never
you can't win that. Like you said, unless you got a pistol, you cannot win.
Exactly.
I'm telling you right now, Jonathan Majors has been training for true threat, like really training. Like he knows this martial arts stuff. This dude is doing his own stunts in this film. And let them young boys had a pistol. 4v1, I got all my money on Jonathan.
But not to mention, before he trained for karate and all that, he trained for Creed and magazine drinks. Like, this man, what? He already know how to fight.
So what happened to me one time, it was Busch Gardens. It wasn't Great Adventure. Busch Gardens, right in Virginia, that little DMV area. And I was with my wife. It was college weekend. And, you know, college weekend, everybody comes in. It's not just college kids. It's mostly not college kids. A lot of Baltimore, D.C., and Richmond. And I was walking with my wife, my girlfriend at the time. And we walk in and it was like 10 of them. They was like, yo, shorty, leave that little alone.
That's when you was DJ Shrimp?
No, I was still, I was like shrimpish that time.
Okay.
You was by yourself?
Watch all this gas. What'd you do? What'd you do?
What you do, yo?
So I turned around and I said, F all y'all, right?
Yeah.
Let me tell you. Then I walked back and then later on my wife told me she turned around and was like, please don't hurt him. Please don't hurt him. Please don't hurt him.
Oh, damn.
But I would have got my
there was
ass
a lot of them.
Yeah, it was a lot of them.
And it was just you and her.
You felt like you had to say something.
I had to say something.
Yeah.
I couldn't wait to the car.
I'm going to tell you why I don't believe this story.
Why?
I seen a man slap Envy on the ass one time and Envy ain't do nothing. And you know exactly who I'm talking about.
Been a boxer. I was confused.
I
was confused. I was leaving the club. I DJ'd a dope set. And he slapped me on my ass and said, good job. I ain't know what to do.
Exactly. So you think he defended his wife when he got smacked on the ass and he defended himself?
He didn't know what to do, yo.
I didn't know what to do.
Who was it? Do we know this guy? Was he just in court?
It was just a random dude in the club.
So why you ain't turn around and say, F you, F for all of y'all, like you did to the
Because he might have tried it.
Because I was going to say, that'd have been right up his alley. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah.
Has that happened to you, Charlamagne?
What, being slapped on the butt?
No, that definitely happened to him.
I've never had that happen to me. And I don't think
While you were with your wife, like nobody ever tried?
Nah, that's never happened to me. And I don't know how I would react, but I probably wouldn't give them what they want, which is attention.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a difference between content creators and actual creatives. And content creators put content over everything. And that's what that dude was trying to do. A little cheap, silly stunt, to have some content to post. Real creatives actually make art that becomes content. It's a difference. And that's why I wish we could just be violent to those trying to go viral.
Absolutely. I second that.
Oh, my goodness. We got Elroy on the line. Elroy, good morning.
Damn, how old are you?
What's up? Good morning.
35.
What's up?
God damn. He's 35 and named Elroy.
Young with an old name.
It has to be tough.
Y'all gassing it. It ain't that serious.
You was never
Elroy
teased.
old.
You was never teased. And you and they had to get you in like middle school.
He is the
Of course
third.
I was teased, but my name came from my father. I was teased
sorry.
back in Jones too.
I knew it. I knew you was a junior or a third.
In Orangeburg, South Carolina, there used to be a man named Elroy who used to dance in front of the old man who used to dance like the gas stations and stuff. And they named it a dance called DeRoy. So when I think Elroy, I think of him. Okay,
He been fighting on his life. This happened to you, bro?
He sound like a cool ass dude. You ask me.
Nah, he was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, but that didn't happen to me though. Somebody told my girl, but they told me for real. We was in the club when the Dream song came out. I love your girl, and he said that.
They just ain't respect you because of your name. She was Elroy.
Nah, he was an old.
You came in with Elroy.
Nah, you got it. He was an old ump, so we got like gave him a pass. He's an old ump.
Oh, so he
You know you be lying. Umps get away with stuff like that.
What was his name?
Leroy.
Yeah, you do got to let the unk get that pass, though.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother.
You got to.
Hello, who's this?
Yeah, this is Hercules out of Houston, Texas.
Hercules. Yo, what's with these names this morning? This happened to you, Hercules?
Hey, what's going on, man? What'd you say?
I said, has it happened to you?
What'd you say? What'd you say?
Oh, yeah. First of all, I just want to say grand rising to everybody.
Well, we ain't no biscuits. Telling us no damn grand rising. Say good morning like a normal person.
Yo.
No, man. Your power's in your word. But listen, yeah, man. About Jonathan Majors, man. He knows he has a beautiful wife. I got a beautiful girlfriend, and he should expect things like that. And, if you don't want anybody complimenting your woman, just get somebody that's not that attractive. It happens to me all the time.
It wasn't that the guy didn't compliment her. The guy asked for her number in front of her husband, knowing that her husband was right there.
Right. So that's the whole different issue.
Yeah.
Now, that's disrespectful.
Yes, sir.
So, I'm glad he didn't act out like the guy wanted him to. I think the guy was trying to get something out of him.
Absolutely.
He's a punk-ass content creator.
That's right. Thank you, brother. Yeah, that's all he wanted. He wanted Jonathan to hit him, and he was going to see Jonathan.
I will say this, too, though. It's not disrespect until you be like, bro, that's my wife or that's my girl. And then the person continues to do it.
No, but if I'm with the person, you got to assume. Like, we're together.
But also, how do you not know Megan Good and Jonathan Majors?
Y'all think
he might not know that. Though, right?
Exactly. I agree.
But if I'm with
everybody,
the
don't know
person,
that.
that's different.
You live and breathe this stuff. Everybody don't know that.
That's crazy.
And Jonathan looked like making pasta. So it's like
not.
I'm just saying. Sometimes Jonathan looks like Elroy.
That's what I'm saying. See what he had on. I don't know.
He did have a little top hat on.
He wasn't a top hat. He had a little funny hat on, though.
So he was still dressing like, okay.
I was just saying, he might have thought Jonathan was security. He may not have known. If the disrespect comes after you say, that's my girl, But Jonathan assumed.
He knew.
Right. But Jonathan just reacted like, boy, you better go Google something. But that's what he was saying.
Yeah.
You better go Google and realize that she's married.
This why I don't like being out with nobody, because I don't put nobody in a position where they feel like they got to defend themselves over me.
First of all.
Yeah, he did.
What? The one time that I've heard about Loren being out, there's a whole video, and there was no disputing.
They was fighting over her in that video.
Wow.
Okay.
They were lip locking?
I got 2 videos of Loren now that I think about it.
No, you do not. No, you do. No, you don't.
800-585-1051.
2 videos from the
If
same
you're out
night.
with your boo,
No, it's not.
and somebody gets disrespectful, how do you handle it? Let's discuss. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Hello, who's this?
Hi, this is Stacy. How you doing?
Hey, what's up, Stacy?
I know dudes holler at every girl you be with.
You know what? Okay, so wait. I actually been on both ends of this spectrum. Okay, so I like. Stop. Look, gay pride is over. Stop with all that.
I didn't say that.
Right. Okay, so wait. Let me just get it out because my stories be like kind of too long and y'all gonna hang up on me.
All right.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell y'all the bad part first. I used to go to this skating ring called Empire Skating Ring.
In Brooklyn.
Danced a lot, like, I'm like always the life of the party, so I was always known to be like dancing with the girls, like freaky. So I was at a party one day, and I was dancing with this girl, and like this boy came up to me and was like, "Yo, that's my girlfriend." I'm like, "Yo, we just dancing," like, but he almost like beat me up. But that's stupid. Like, don't take a girl to a party if you don't want her to dance.
Yeah, a party
now,
is
on
crazy.
the other side of the spectrum, because you know it's two sides to me. Okay.
You said not us.
Okay, Stacey. I don't give a helly. Okay. So, so the other part of the story is I sag, but I only sag around like my rainbow people.
Okay. Oh, it's really two sides.
Remember, I was yeah. Okay, so it's two sides.
Okay.
God damn. Okay, so sorry, Charlamagne, you was a little wrong. But listen, I'm grown. I do what I want to do, and I do it.
You don't have to explain that to us, Stacey. Tell us about the sagging.
Right. Okay. So the other side, I will go and see people, and like you know how gay people always got like friends around. So soon as like they would like leave the room, the boys would like try to get me their number. Oh my God, I'm being so comfortable on this radio with my
and I love it, Stacey.
So you mean like the boys who weren't gay, or who said they weren't gay?
Oh no, let me tell you something. There's a lot of DLs going on around this world. Listen, let me just clear it up. I never said that I wasn't or was. It's just not really
nobody's business. It's not our business. We don't care.
Hold on, wait, Stacey.
Thank you.
Wait, I just remembered something. You remember that Jello shot you gave me before I went to court the last time I saw you?
Yes. Yeah.
It made her gay.
That was not a Patron Jello shot. That was definitely an edible Jello shot. I was in court high as hell.
High as a mother.
I promise you.
So wait a minute. No. So wait a minute. Sometimes I do put a little weed particles in it, but no, that didn't have that in it.
I was in court tripping. I'm like, God, what am I doing here? I can't end up like this.
Have it in it. No, Loren LoRosa, that didn't have it in it. Listen,
No. I've been off the edible before. I know what I felt.
No, look, Loren, I make it.
I don't know. You got two sides to you. I don't know.
Hey, yo. Yes,
Stacey. I love y'all so much.
I love you.
We love you too,
Stacey. Wait. One other thing. I kind of messed up. I can't really tell y'all the whole story. But
Stacey, we do not have time for two stories. See, this is what the problem with gay men. When you have a conversation with a gay man,
you can't call him gay. Call him two-sided.
I am bisexual.
Well, bisexual.
You can't say gay.
Okay, well,
my sister called me the most homophobic gay person she knows.
Well, listen.
Like, I don't like all that. You see how you call Trav sis? Don't ever
call him sis.
You bisexual, but you talk like a gay man because you shut up already. Man.
Goodbye, Stacey. And Stacey will be at both my car shows, and none of his cupcakes will have anything in it. It's kid friendly for my car show.
Yes.
So Stacey will be in Virginia with me, and he'll also be in New Jersey with his cupcakes. Thank you, Stacey.
When you mean cupcakes, you mean he actually makes pastries for those who are just joining us.
That was crazy.
Who may not know the story.
He gonna be in there with his two double cupcakes, double cheeked up.
Damn.
Be in there.
Hello, who's this?
Sagging.
Hello?
Hey, what's up, man?
What's going on?
What's going on? You know what you called?
Calling about the
just make sure.
The Megan Thee Stallion situation.
Yeah, has that happened to you, brother?
Megan Good.
Megan Good.
Yeah, I'm talking about the Megan Good situation.
All right, talk to us.
I mean, I don't think dude was disrespectful. Like, he shot his shot. She said, she got a man. He wasn't talking crazy to her or nothing. And I feel like she did her part by letting him know, like, I got a man. Dude kept it moving. Like, I think the female plays a major part in shutting down somebody shooting their shot. Letting them know that they're in a relationship and they loyal. Like, I ain't see no problem with it.
Yeah, I think we assume that everybody knows Megan and Jonathan together. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's not even everybody knows. If you see a woman with a man, you assume they together.
What are we talking about?
Not really.
I would. And the first thing I'm like, oh, yeah, y'all a couple? And then if they say no, then you continue on. But if I see a man with a woman, I'm going to assume they're a couple. I'm going to assume they're together somehow, some way.
And then we not even, like, just pay attention to, like, what's really going on. He a content creator. This is what he do. You know what I mean? So he already know who with who. He know what's up. He know he caught Megan Good out there with our man. Whether he knew Jonathan May just married her or not. Like, he knew what was up. Is this all to go viral? That's just what it is.
I agree with that, but also we don't factor in the starstruckness of it all. Sometimes the person will see you And they don't pay no attention to nobody else that's around.
That could be true too. Megan Good could have been on his wall as a teen.
That's right. That's all he see. Oh my God,
yeah.
that's Megan. I ain't even see the pastor named Elroy standing behind her.
Hello.
See what I'm saying?
Hello.
Hello.
Hey. Hello?
Yes. Hello.
Sir, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am.
It sounds like you hang out with Stacy.
What do you say?
Yes. On that topic, I feel like it is a form of disrespect, but at the same time, it made me feel good because I don't want to be with anybody that ain't nobody looking at or trying to get at. It keep your game up.
So let me ask you a
And
question.
I'm a female. It's females out coming on. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with them.
Were you always a female?
Yo, shut up.
Were you always a female? Or were
Yeah.
You, okay.
At heart.
I didn't have a raspy voice.
Oh, yeah, okay. And it's early. It's early.
Me and Jess do too. We got raspy.
It's early. I understand.
Well, thank you. What's your name?
Relate.
Sandra?
We relate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Formerly Sean.
Oh, what's the moral of the story?
I mean, the moral of the story is I think that Jonathan handled it the right way.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
but and like I said earlier, I feel like the disrespect comes after the person says, "This my man" or "This my woman," and then the person keeps hollering. Like, you know, I think it was handled the right way.
Mm-hmm. But what I want to say is, Loren, I swear, all keep playing in my mind when I look at you is, now that you're out of my life, I'm so much better. Felt that I can breathe. Yo, she look like she in a Survivor video. Don't she?
That's what you said?
I love it. Yes.
Well, I see Duck Dynasty. I see.
Duck Dynasty. Every time he always trying to put me in there.
That's what you see. You see Destiny Child Survivor? I see Hillbilly. That's what I see.
What's her name? Sim told me I look like the lady from the Flintstones.
I see a deer hunter.
You look like a hillbilly.
That's what I see. I see a deer hunter.
He did me worse the time I wore a dress that looked like this. He put me in the actual photo.
Sheila. This is not a safe place. This is not a safe place.
At all. It's not a serious or safe place.
All right. We got the latest with Loren coming up. What we talking about?
Big Sean, because he is finally addressing the fake ab allegations.
All right, we'll get to that next. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, don't forget, next hour, Jess Fix My Mess. So if you need relationship advice or any type of advice, you can start calling right now, 800-585-1051. But let's get to the latest with Loren.
Loren be coming with straight facts.
She gets them from somebody that knows somebody.
She gets the details.
I'm the homegirl that knows a little bit about everything.
She be having the latest on you.
The latest with Loren LoRosa.
Sometimes she have facts, sometimes she have details, sometimes she have a little bit of everything.
What was the latest?
On the Breakfast Club.
Talk to me.
Alrighty, y'all. So Big Sean came out and addressed fake ab allegations because for some time it's been a conversation. Anytime there's a picture posted of Big Sean where you can see his ass, people were like, are those real? Because they're sketched just so well. But there was a nutritionist who made a video on TikTok, and the video was just breaking down different photos of Big Sean and explaining why he thought his abs were not real. Big Sean came in the comments and said, completely not true. His abs have always looked like this. They are definitely his abs. I want to show you guys some pictures. So
I don't care.
What?
Just look at the man's stomach.
If you don't care, keep looking at your computer.
Look.
Envy, I know you care. You love looking at men's abs.
Wow.
So in 2015,
now you can't look up. You look up, you can't.
Yes.
I want you to know that.
Don't
look up, King.
Don't look up.
King
is
worse.
worse.
Keep that head down.
Envy, now you gotta look up. Envy, you gotta look up.
I'm secure myself. Go ahead. Finish the story.
Yeah, so in 2015, right, there's a photo of Big Sean that is circulating where he has abs.
Take that.
Wow. Just comes out of nowhere.
Go ahead.
Sneaks up right behind you. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Comes out of nowhere, sneaks up right behind you.
Sorry.
What is happening in here?
Majorly gay. Go ahead.
Where he doesn't have abs that are as crazy sketched as they are now. So this is 2015. If you guys take a look on social, you guys will see the photos. And then it advances and we get all the way here, right? This is a current photo of Big Sean. So the photo that I'm holding up in the room, Big Sean has abs, but people were pointing out the fact that there is like a little baby gut under the abs, and that's why people believe that these abs are not correct or not real.
Yo. This is probably just a bad angle. What are we even talking about?
I listen. I think it's because
Let's
people
count them.
Count them.
1, 2, 3.
Well, if Big Sean said he worked out and got it, he worked out and got it. But
Yeah,
even if
like-
he didn't, who cares? All these women get BBLs and and all these other things and mommy makeovers and boobs and eyelashes and hair.
I think that would be. I mean,
all that he can do what he want to do.
Abs catching for guys is corny. Take your ass to the gym, eat right, but to your point, if you want to do it,
do it.
Go do it. But this might be like the first variations of it.
Just make it undetectable.
Remember how stupid BBLs used to look?
Oh, and it used to,
about
it progresses.
7-8 years ago. I mean, they've gotten better. But
They got better, yeah.
These girls really was out here looking like a bug's tail.
Like an ant, yeah, look like an ant.
A Bug's Life.
Bug's Life, whatever the hell.
So
Yes.
the progression. So in the next couple of years, they'll get it right.
But I don't. But even if this is fake, even if his abs fake, they still look good to me.
I think he looks good as well
know.
too.
That's what I'm saying.
People just like to call it out when they think they see it. Like fans have tried to call out other celebrities as well. Like every time Drake posts a picture, same thing happens. They've tried to do it to French Montana as well too. I don't know. I think it's just a thing of like, can men get cosmetic surgeries to fix certain things?
How about look at your stomach? Okay, before you comment on anybody else's, go in the mirror and take your shirt off and look at your stupid ass, fat ass stomach, and then ask yourself, should I really be talking about anybody, real or fake?
But how does the sketch work? How long does it last?
Now you want to be an artist. now you want to learn a new trade.
I have no idea.
You want to get the free trial.
Another one of the reasons why people were questioning if this was real is because there was a video of Big Sean working out in the gym where he's doing
recently?
it was a recent video, and you don't see many abs. And Big Sean said, "Look, when I'm not in shape, I look like a chewed up Tootsie Roll, and that's not my fault. But when I get in shape, I look good." He said, "There's no hate to the fake community at all."
Boxers do it all the time. Like you'll see a boxer when they're not training, and they may not be as defined, but then as soon as they start training, they get defined immediately.
Look at
he said he looked like a chewed up Tootsie Roll. Yeah. Nigga must have told him that. I don't even know what that means.
It might have been his time of the month. See, this is your problem.
What are you talking about?
Y'all always want to disrespect
Was
men.
it bloated?
Y'all don't know what we're going through.
It's time of the month?
Yes.
Are you misgendering Big Sean?
No, I'm not. I'm just saying that men have things we go through too that we don't
every
talk
month?
About. Yes.
Like what?
You know.
I don't. That's what I'm asking.
He don't know nothing. Envy over there trying to figure out how he can sketch your arm.
Envy over there bricked up.
That's what he sketch your arm
Envy
is
was looking
funny.
at Big Sean ass. He over there bricked up.
Oh my goodness.
That's what happened.
Well, congratulations to Big Sean and all his confidence. And
oh my goodness. What else we got?
Segue into another congratulations. Kai Cenat has covered the first ever Time 100 Creators digital cover.
Dope.
So this is a breakdown where they name all of their 100 most influential digital voices, with Kai being the main focus of the feature. They did a whole breakdown article of Kai. He was actually at Streamer University when Time talked to him.
Nice.
And he talks just about, like his journey, like posting his first video in 2018 at 16 years old and, living in shelters with his mom and just basically sitting in his house after deciding he wasn't going to, do college anymore and just making videos in his home and making it fun and how that has turned into an empire for him. So it's really
and then
dope.
him putting on other people to do it because Streamers University was very genius of him. That's really dope.
Dropping the clues bombs for Kai Cenat.
Absolutely.
Kai is an actual creative. And that's what I was saying earlier when you talk about the difference between content creators and actual creatives. Content creators put content over everything. They do cheap, silly stuff, to have content to post. Real creatives actually make art. I feel like that's what Kai does.
Yeah.
Kai's a real creator.
Yeah, salute to Kai. And salute to everywhere he came from Caribbean descent. I think Haitian, Trinidad and Tobago. He's from Brooklyn. He's from New York. He's moved around. I just love what he's done and the fact that kids can look up to him and see a good young man and say, I want to do that or I can be that.
And that's the most important
salute
thing.
to Kai, man.
100%.
He is steering a generation correctly because of how he presents himself. He has a lot of emotional intelligence and he puts out a lot of positivity. And so everybody that wants to be successful like him, that generation, they follow that. So salute to Kai, man. Drop on the clues bombs for Kai.
Absolutely.
And he also puts his homies on too. I love that. Like all the people around him, he puts them on as well too. And
I swear somebody just said that.
Literally.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you say it. I was focused on my notes here. But I want to also mention too on the list, you have Keith Lee, Alex Cooper from Call Her Daddy, Mel Robbins, Joe Rogan also on this list as well. And Kevin Hart, Tyrese, a few celebrities have been commenting wherever they see this post, just telling Kai Cenat congratulations too. So yes.
Nice.
Man, Tyrese so funny. Tyrese said, I can't believe it. I went on Twitch and Tyrese Gibson was available. It's like, because them kids ain't checking for you. That ain't our generation, Tyrese.
I can't believe it. It's crazy.
I bet you Tyrese Halliburton wasn't available on that.
I'm sure it wasn't.
Hey, yo.
That ain't our generation, Tyrese.
All right. Well, that is the latest with Loren. Again, don't forget, next hour, Jess Fix My Mess. You can get on the phone lines 800-585-1051. But coming up, we got Donkey today. Charlamagne, who you giving that donkey to?
Man, God told me to tell y'all something this morning, man. Stop giving him the credit for things he ain't got nothing to do with. We'll discuss for after the hour.
All right, we'll get to that next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. Your mornings will never be the same.
I was donkey up the day. Made it.
Damn, the hee-haw again.
It's time for Donkey of the Day.
I ain't trying to be donkey today no more.
They should be embarrassed by what they already did. I'm not making these people do these things.
Called Donkey of the Day, and it really caught me off guard.
Damn, Charlamagne, who got the donkey of the day today?
Yes, Donkey of the Day for Thursday, July 10th goes to a woman named Trista Lawson of St. Louis, Missouri. Today's donkey is just another reminder that no matter how hard we try, we just simply can't avoid crazy. Okay, I don't know about y'all, but the reason I go to therapy, the reason I meditate, the reason you will catch me walking around barefoot in my yard, hugging a tree, is so I don't go crazy. But the only person's crazy on this planet I can control is mine. Okay, your crazy is your responsibility. And that is what's scary about the world we live in, because crazy is all around us. And there's absolutely nothing we can do about it. There's absolutely nothing we can do about other people's crazy, okay? Other people's crazy can be activated at any time. People got their own issues and pain and hurt that they project onto others. People on drugs, and they can't wait to disrupt the peace you have created for yourself. And that's exactly what Trista Lawson did. She disrupted other people's peace. Would you like to know how? Let's go to Senate Daily Times for the report, please.
A 36-year-old woman is facing multiple charges after she admitted Tuesday to driving more than 100 miles per hour near Bellefonte and striking multiple vehicles after hearing the voice of God. Trista Lawson, of St. Louis, is facing 10 charges, all misdemeanors and summary offenses, that range from reckless driving to drug-related offenses to accidents involving damage. She was unable to post $25,000 bail Tuesday afternoon and was taken into custody at the Center County Correctional Facility.
Run that back for me one time, Ray. I just want to hear the first part again. Run that back for me one time, please.
A 36-year-old woman is facing multiple charges after she admitted Tuesday to driving more than 100 miles per hour near Bellefonte and striking multiple vehicles after hearing the voice of God.
Stop right there. Stop right there. Stop right there. Stop right there. God put this on my heart to say this morning. I don't know who needs to hear this, but stop blaming God for your foolishness. Okay, God is not telling you to do anything stupid. That's not how that works, all right? 1 Corinthians 14:33 says God is not the author of confusion, which means God is not the source of chaos. God is not the source of disorder. God is not the reason you lack clarity. Okay, God's nature is one of peace and order. True understanding comes from God, okay? You made a poor choice and decided to hit the gas, do 100 miles per hour in a Mazda sedan, and crash in the back of a pickup truck. By the way, I hope you had insurance, because I want the person who you hit in the back to get paid. Okay, I got rear-ended a few weeks ago when I was at a complete stop, and that person was doing about 45, 50. Okay, this happened on June 6th, and my neck hurt that night and didn't hurt again until July 5th. Okay, so I know whoever you hit, Trista, doing 100 miles per hour from the back is in absolute agony today, okay? You caused that, Trista, because of your poor choices. Talking about it was the voice of God. You was listening to God. Let me remind you, heathens, of something. Satan has a kingdom too. Okay, you always want to give God the credit for things he has nothing to do with. Talking about you heard the voice of God. That was Lucifer. Okay, the devil, Damien, the prince of darkness, Satan himself, and you didn't have enough God in you to tell Satan, get behind thee. See, the reason y'all be scared to tell Satan to get behind thee is because you don't know what he's gonna do when he's back there.
Take that, take that, take that.
Now, I'm telling you, Trista, okay? I'm telling you right now, Trista, you said it was God, I said it was Satan, but it was probably a perk 40. Okay, maybe cocaine or some of that fentanyl. Was you using some of that Fenty Beauty to powder your nose? Either way, it's all the devil. Okay, when I saw this story and I read it, first thing I thought to myself was stop blaming God for your poor choices. And I kept reading to find out where was the drug use. And lo and behold, that's exactly what I found. Okay, Trista was jailed on charges of accidents involving occupied vehicles or buildings, as well as drug-related charges. I repeat, drug-related charges. Okay, I knew there had to be drugs involved, because if you rear end somebody at 100 miles per hour and live to talk about it, I know you would probably give God all that glory, but sometimes it's them perks that saved your life because opioids reduce the transmission of pain messages to the brain. So when you effed up out of your mind, you don't feel no pain. Okay, I got into a wreck one time back in the day, wrapped myself around a damn tree doing about 70 miles per hour in Moncks Corner, South Carolina. And the doctor said, and I quote, the only reason he isn't dead is because he was so drunk that the impact of the crash didn't kill him. And I wasn't wearing a seatbelt, so I flew out the back of the van. That's what I think happened with Tristan. And that's why we are here gathered today. So I can simply tell you, stop saying God told you to do things. Okay, got people out here convinced you high on God when you know you just high on drugs. Please give Trista Lawson the sweet sounds of the Hamiltons.
Oh, now you are the donkey of the day. You are the donkey of the day. Yee-haw.
And you wonder why Jesus ain't come back yet?
3 things, okay? It's a perk 30. I've never even known or heard of a perk 40. So
I know. That's
right.
higher. It's higher than the 30.
No, it's 30, and then I believe
No, it's a perk 40.
I used to be on. What?
What? You said you used to be on what?
No. All right, second thing.
What did you say? What did you say?
Second thing. Who told you the devil was gay? 3. How did you fly out the back of the van?
I had no seatbelt on.
How you fly out the back?
I had no seatbelt on.
You were driving. If you were ejected from the car, you would have flew through the windshield.
No,
honey.
I flew out the back.
You was backing up?
No, I was driving. And I went up a hill. I was going down Gilliard Road in Moncks Corner, South Carolina, and I was drunk, and I went up a hill, and I went up in the air, and I hit, and it wrapped around, and I flew out the back.
And you flew back. Okay.
Charlamagne does everything from the back.
Anything, right? Because I'm like, he even crash gay.
You got everything.
How did you do that? Because if you crash into something, you go out the front. Because I was ejected from a car too, but I went out the windshield.
Yeah, you go back.
Everything is back. Okay.
By the way, going out the back wouldn't make you gay. Going in the back would.
But that's how you come out anyway. You went in. You gotta go in to come out. So you already went in the back to come out the back.
But I went in the front. So technically, that's a good point though, because technically, if I go in the front, that's your mouth. But if I come out, that's your ass.
Oh, you went through his whole body. They digested him. Swallowed him up.
She said, how do you crash gay?
Have you ever been swallowed up?
All right.
Oh, my
Jess,
God.
thanks for that dog of the day. Jess Fix My Mess. 800-585-1051. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
I like when you like this, Daddy. Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping.
You say yes.
The Breakfast Club.
Baby, it's the real deal. Help me. Help me.
Oh my God.
I'm all up in your mess. I'ma fix it. Fix it. Fix it.
Jess gonna fix your mess because my advice is real.
Good morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. It's time for Jess Fix My Mess. Hello, who's this?
Hi, this is Rachel.
Hey, Rachel, what's your question for Jess?
So, I have an 8-month-old baby.
Mm-hmm.
And the baby daddy, when he found out we were together for 7 years, wanted nothing to do with it, told me to, get rid of it, yada, yada, yada. That's not for me, you know what I mean? Like, I wanted a baby. I wanted to keep my baby.
Mm-hmm.
So I moved 10 hours back home to Detroit, where I'm from.
Mm-hmm.
And now all of a sudden he wants to be in her life 8 months later. And I just found out I'm 8 weeks pregnant with my new man.
Damn, you waste no time. But okay, all right. So now you gonna have 2 under 2, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe 2 under 1.5.
2 under 1.5. I just know the phrase is 2 under 2. Okay, cool. So you're asking what you should do about him?
Yeah, like should I? Because he said the only way he'll be in her life is if I move back.
Okay, and what does that tell you?
That's kind of up.
Yeah, that's most definitely effed up, and that is I mean, obviously, you're not even looking to be a father. Fathers go to the ends of the earth for their children, okay? He's still operating under the same issue he was operating under when you first told him that you were pregnant. First, he didn't want the baby. You moved 10 hours away. I don't know if it's the fact that he missed you. He wants to control you. He wants to have you conveniently there. But you don't give me an ultimatum. You don't give me that. You don't say the only way I'll be in my child's life is if you move back near me. He's not even like trying to come there or, say, all right, can you just bring her to see me at least 2 times out the month, or I'll come up there. He's not even trying to, make an effort to be her father, to be a real father. Girl, and then you in a whole new relationship. You're pregnant with your new man. Are you happy in this? And be honest, because you're recording a damn call. So be honest. Are you happy with this new man?
He does make me very happy.
Okay. Now you pregnant again. Do you feel like you got pregnant a little too early? Be honest.
Oh, yeah, girl, yes.
Okay.
There is no question about that. It is very early. I definitely wanted a couple years, but...
Okay. But sometimes things...
His youngest is 16, so I thought,
Yeah.
maybe he was dried up.
Yeah, right. No, he's still shooting them clubs up, and it still work, obviously, because you're pregnant again. But now you got bigger fish to fry. You got 2 babies, 2 new, I'm sure, very beautiful babies. Leave that baby daddy where the hell he at, and let him make an effort to be a father. You don't try to, uproot your life for him so he can be a dad. No, you keep it moving. You got to do what's best for you and your children. Not even your new man. Do what's best for you and your children.
Period.
You stay where you at. You at home. You from Detroit. I'm pretty sure you got family there that can help you. No. You keep on doing what you're doing, and get over that back where he at. Leave him where he at.
You feel me? Thank you, Jess. I appreciate you.
No problem, babe.
All right.
Y'all have a great day.
You too now. Hello, who's this?
Hello?
Hey, what's your question for
Can you
Jess?
hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hey. Hi, Jess.
Hey, girl. What's up?
Been following you since day one. Love you to death.
Love you
proud
too.
of you.
Thank you, babe. What's up? What's wrong?
Okay, so dating this professional stand-up comedian.
Mm-hmm.
Not going to mention names, but very possessive, very jealous, right up breaking up. But during the relationship, he asked me to kind of get rid of my male friends, which I don't really have a lot of male friends, but the ones I do have, I've been knowing them for many years.
Mm-hmm.
So after we broke up, we have been distant for a minute, and I'm just thinking that they're mad at me because I created a distance trying to respect the relationship,
Mm-hmm.
or because of who he was. I'm not sure what the issue is,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not going to apologize for respecting my man and having that respect. But then also, I don't want them to think that, because I'm done with him now, I'm ready to hang out again. It's not like that.
So you're kind of torn. You want your friends back because you're
Right.
not with this comedian anymore, but you don't know how they will accept you if you try to befriend them again.
Right.
Okay.
Because if I get into a relationship, I'm going to respect my boundaries.
I totally understand, but you don't think, okay, have you ever been intimate with any of your male friends, or was it just strictly platonic? Was it just strictly a friendship?
No, I have never been intimate with any of them.
Okay.
Besides the whole scenario of people thinking that, your friends are really not friends. I've never been intimate with any of them.
So, and then how long has your male friends been your friends? I'm guessing for a long time, correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And is this the first
Very long
relationship that you were ever in that it was a request that you cut off your male friends?
Yeah, he wanted me to completely cut them off, which I didn't, but I did create a difference.
Oh, okay. You created a distance
sorry.
with him. Okay, but this is the
Yeah.
first relationship that has ever been a request, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Yeah.
what you did was enabled, you catered to his insecurities. I'm gonna let you know now, and you don't have to say his name, but is this somebody that I would know?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so what I think is you miss your friends. That's fine. You can start. That's how you start the conversation. Everything is a conversation. Yeah, I think you should put your pride aside because he was insecure, your ex. I'm guessing y'all broke up because of something not too far from that, right? He's insecure. He's controlling.
That's
Exactly.
right.
So now, do you feel at all that it was a mistake to do that from the beginning? You're trying to just respect your man, but at the end of the day, he is projecting his insecurities on you and making you do things that you wouldn't even necessarily do. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for him.
Yes, because I feel like at his age, he shouldn't have been insecure about them at all. Like, when I'm in a relationship with a male friend, that's going to be your friend too.
Absolutely. And I'm guessing your friends never had a problem. They could meet him. He could hang out with them. They, y'all could all commingle and everything. He could come around them and it would be no issues. But he had his own stuff that he just projected onto you, and hindsight made you distance yourself from your friends. So you owe your friends an apology. And yes, you do. You do owe them that, because I could see if you had a one-off with your friends, like if you were ever attracted to any of your friends or your friends were attracted to you, but that's not the case. You know, so go get your friends back, because listen, I'm gonna tell you this, men do come and go. Good friendships, and listen, you only get good relationships, yes, but good friends are hard to find. You know what I'm saying? And if your friends were really, really great friends from the jump, that should have never happened. But you live and you learn, so just go make it right. And now you have to look, now you know what to watch out for in up and coming relationships, like your next relationship you in. Insecurities, that's a red flag right there. You want me to cut off all my male friends. I bet he wouldn't feel good if you asked him.
Like, he want to mess with you, right? And I'm like, all of a sudden, all these years I've known him, no.
Because it may have happened to him before, or he may be that nigga that messed with some of his female friends. You know what I'm saying? But that came from whatever's in his closet, his bag of bones. He came and dropped it on you. You feel me? Like you gotta go get your friends back, and you have to be transparent and honest with them. I'm sorry about that. I thought that would last. I thought I was just respecting my man, but I didn't realize, as the relationship progressed, I seen things that I didn't like, and that's why we're not together now. And I will never do that to y'all again. So just go get your friends back.
Okay, thank you so much.
Good luck, mama. Just Fix My Mess. 800-585-1051. When we come back, we got the latest with Loren, so don't go anywhere. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Let's get to the latest with Loren.
Loren be coming with straight facts.
She gets them from somebody that knows somebody.
She gets the details.
I'm the homegirl that knows a little bit about everything.
She be having the latest on this.
The latest with Loren LoRosa.
Sometimes she have facts, sometimes she have details, sometimes she have a little bit of everything.
Well, it's the latest.
On The Breakfast Club.
Talk to me.
So in some sports news, Angel Reese, congratulations to her. She is going to be on the cover of, or she's on the cover of 2K26 with her new sneakers that she debuted on the cover as a part of a deal that she has with Reebok. And she signed this deal back in 2023, right before her senior year of LSU. But she's the cover star. It's the WNBA version of NBA 2K26. So congratulations to her.
WNBA version?
Yes. So apparently there's NBA 2K26 and then there's a WNBA
I don't
version.
think that's how that works.
Well, that's what I was just told.
So if they have the WNBA has its own video game?
No, it's multiple covers.
Wait,
like Angel Reese is on the cover.
Yeah, I thought it was just the NBA 2K and you could play. There's
So
a
Shy, I know Shy, Shy's on the cover. Carmelo got
it's the same game.
Yes,
it's the same game, just different covers.
So why do they headline it the WNBA version of it? Like when they're talking about it, just because she's a part of the WNBA?
They highlighted all of them yesterday. Carmelo came out.
I know, I saw all of them, but when they talk about her, they specifically mention the fact that it's a WNBA edition.
They have WNBA in the game.
They have the WNBA in the game.
Oh, okay. They made it seem like she had her own, like there was her own separate WNBA edition of the game.
No, it's in the game.
Well, congratulations to her either way.
I don't even want to hear women talk about video games. Jesus Christ.
Well, it's not my fault. It says Angel Reese was named the cover star for the NBA 2K26's WNBA edition. I'm like, wait, the WNBA has their own edition of 2K? I didn't know that either.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
I mean, I don't. According to y'all, that's not what happened.
But I'm listening to you, so
I'm
I thought you were
listening to
telling me something new.
I thought it was just a video game, and in the video game, like they have, you could play the All-Star team, you could do the WNBA team,
The Legends, which is why Melo
teams,
was there.
That's how it works.
Maybe I'm reading ESPN wrong.
You never played video games before?
It's all
I
the same video
played
game.
not 2K. I played like Vice City.
different covers.
Different covers for the same video game.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Ray.
Drop a clues one for Baltimore because Angel Reese and Carmelo Anthony is on the WNBA.
Girl,
in
just
edition,
say on the
and
game.
NBA
2K.
edition.
2K.
To be listening to you. Okay, good. Yes.
2K.
Now, in other sports news, Devin Booker. So yesterday he signed a deal. It's the highest annual extension salary in the history of the league. He is going to be making $145 million maximum. $145 million is a maximum extension. It's for a 2-year deal.
Jesus.
That they set to keep the star in Phoenix through the 2029-2030 season.
Yes, Phoenix Suns. So make sure you get your tickets because I will be at the Wild Horse Casino on this Saturday. Yes, Phoenix Suns. Shout out to Devin Booker.
Yes,
and the
thank
show
you.
that I
You're
got this
really my
Saturday.
wingman.
You know what I'm saying?
Is he the highest player in the league? Because that's what, 72 million.
It's the highest extension salary.
Yeah,
in
that's
league
amazing.
history.
Highest annual extension salary in the history of the league.
Jesus.
That's it.
He their best player?
Devin Booker, yes.
That's what's good.
I can't imagine being young making that amount of money. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah. And he coming to the show. So that's great. I'm glad to know that we're going to have the Phoenix Suns in the building. So get your tickets, JessHilariousofficial.com.
Yes. What position does he play?
Why are you asking her that?
I don't know. Is it point guard or something like that?
He's shooting
Just-
guard.
Period.
Shooting
Thank
guard.
you. Thank
Shooting
you.
guard.
Yes.
Shooting guard.
Yes, and we play 2K, the
Period.
WNBA
Yes, the
edition.
WNBA version.
But okay, so lastly in sports news, Jello.
Oh, God.
Jello.
Oh, my God.
This is tough. This is a tough one.
I got this
Where
one.
is Jamel Hill or Monica McKnight?
This is tough.
It's not really about
Joey Taylor.
Shout out to them.
What is going on?
Taylor Roques.
This is
Because when I
tough.
watch them girls, I'd be like, I could never do sports. But
Yeah,
here I
you
am
all
trying,
right.
right? No,
This
but
is tough.
I got this one because Jello Ball filed for divorce. This is my lane of things.
This ain't
okay?
really
yes.
this ain't about sports.
Yes. So Jello Ball filed for divorce.
Him and Nikki Baby finally got a divorce from all the stuff.
Oh, you missed the fact that he hasn't been with Nikki Baby for a minute. They were going through the whole thing. She had just had her baby. They decided not to be together. He got a whole new girlfriend. Her name is Rashida Nicole. And
Rashida Nicole.
They was married. They was married.
I didn't know that they got married secretly. That's why Envy just assumed that it was Nikki Baby. I didn't know that he married Rashida Nicole.
Yeah. So he was with Rashida Nicole, and this is just days after she announced that she was pregnant with their child.
So it's not about shooting buckets. It's about shooting the club.
Okay.
Yes.
Court records that TMZ Sports obtained showed that Jello Ball and her, he's filed for divorce. They split on July 3rd, and it's unclear when they actually tied the knot, to answer you guys' questions about when they got married. But I mean, back in February, there was videos of them leaving the courthouse, so people think that that's when it actually happened because they were in white outfits, so that makes sense. But I don't know.
I said do not gloat and try to dance on a woman on top of her head and gloat when somebody is going through it, because she was on there talking down to Miss Nikki Baby after he left the family, honey, and all of that, and then now look at you. But I know she probably gonna cry that nice G-Wagon that he bought her.
Did she get to keep the G-Wagon?
Jess always sounds like she about to ask the room for a couple of dollars. And I know y'all got a couple of dollars for Auntie. Because I need a G-Wagon too.
No, I got
She got one.
No, I got one.
I guess you got a
Don't,
G-Wagon.
but yeah, I told her, I said, Rashida, now don't be over here gloating too much. Talk about what you y'all don't know. Like, yeah, he wants me. And wouldn't he kiss you on a BT Awards red carpet?
Damn.
I was gonna say,
and now you're getting left and you're pregnant.
When we were talking about the BET Awards this year, you did mention that. You talked about that video where there was supposed to be a kiss and it didn't go down.
And he told her, man, I'm not doing all that. They walked off. He swerved on her. Whoa, and left her ass right there on the red carpet.
Well,
you know what? Speaking of that, drop on the clues bombs for Jello Ball. I want to salute to Jello Ball for finessing Def Jam. Okay, I'm not mad at it. He allegedly got $13 million with $8 million guaranteed. Def Jam got hype after a week of that song you just sang. What was it?
Whoa.
Yes.
I might
Swerve on a corner.
And that record came and went.
Gone.
But that money right there in his account, drop on the clues bombs for Jello Ball. Def He finessed Def Jam
He
out of that.
swerved on the labels, swerved on the bitches, and swerved on the kids. He just swerved. He a swerver.
There was like one other record after that with Glorilla, right? And I think he played a record when he came out with Kai the other day. I didn't watch
Kai who? Kasana?
Yeah,
he went to go. Him and his brothers went to go on stream and play new music. I have an update though. So there's another report that that lists the date of the split as March 24th, 2025. I'm sorry, their original date of marriage as
Loren.
June 5th. What?
We don't care.
You don't?
We don't.
You just asked me. Don't ask me questions you don't care about, because then I try to go find it.
You're right. I'm sorry. I don't care.
Oh.
When they was actually married.
Oh, so they snuck off and got married?
They swerved.
Jess, you care?
Ago. I don't, because I told her don't be doing all that. I told Rashida don't be doing all that. And then now, boom, damn. But congratulations on that baby, because babies are beautiful bundles of joy, and just giving life is always a great thing. So congratulations, girl.
That's the latest with Loren. All right.
Sports version.
People's Choice mixes up next. We're going to start with Jello. No, we're not.
I know we're not. We shouldn't.
It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake up. You're locked into the Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, Charlamagne, what you doing today with your comics?
Oh, man, I will be, today I will be at Midtown Comics in Grand Central. I put out my new comic book on July 2nd. Actually, my first comic book is called Illuminati, which may or may not be based on a true story, okay? And I'll be at Midtown Comics in New York City at 5 p.m. today with my man Dennis Cohen. Dennis Cohen is a world-renowned artist, who did the artwork for Illuminati, and we'll be there signing copies of Illuminati at 5 p.m. today, Midtown Comics, Grand Central, New York City. Pull up on me. And thank you to everybody that's, that pre-ordered Illuminati, because we did a whole Kickstarter campaign for this, and a lot of people signed up for the Kickstarter campaign, so they got a lot of the good merch, which I'm sure I'll see today, the hats and the t-shirts. Some people went and bought the whole graphic novel, which is all 5 issues. Okay, but this is the variant issue cover of number 1 that I'm holding up. This is what album cover is this? Envy?
DMX.
Yes, Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood.
Nice.
Yes, so pull up on us today, 5 p.m., Midtown Comics, Grand Central, New York City.
And again, thank you, everybody. I mean, you guys have been really supporting my 2 car shows, the one in Virginia, which is next Saturday. If you haven't got your tickets, get your tickets. Kids 5 and under are free, so bring the kids and you just take care of yourself. We're going to have a lot of fun. Jumpies, rides, and all that, all types of cars and food trucks and more. And then if you're in the tri-state area, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, or Philly, or Boston, you want to drive up to New Jersey, we're doing one on the 16th of August. Same thing, cars, family fun. Just like to do things so that the families can actually have a good time. You can bring the kids out, something that's affordable that you can bring the kids to. Now, this Saturday, Jess is gonna be out in
Phoenix, yo. Yes. So, yep. Congrats to Devin Booker.
Yep.
The point guard.
Right.
For the Phoenix Suns. He will be at the show at the Wild Horse Casino July 12th this Saturday in Phoenix, Chandler, Arizona, y'all. So I'm calling Tempe. I'm calling Phoenix. I'm calling Chandler, Arizona. It's another part of Arizona, too. I don't know all the cities, but just make sure you come if they are within radius, y'all. Jess Hilarious Official.com is where you can get the tickets if you have not gotten them yet. Me and my brother, Desi Alexander, will be there. One night only. The show starts at 8 p.m., so get your tickets now. In Milwaukee, we will be there next weekend as well at the Improv. We got 4 shows. That's 2 next Friday and 2 next Saturday. So get your tickets if you have not for that as well.
Let me get a couple of dollars.
No.
Let me get a couple of
I asked
dollars.
you for your I asked him for his cash app for his birthday. He like, no, stop playing. But he, like, what? I'm not playing. I'm gonna give you some money.
I'm good.
How much you give him?
$100. All I wanted to give him.
You got a positive note?
I do. The positive note is simply this, man. If you believe it will work out, you'll see opportunities. If you believe it won't, you will see obstacles. The choice is yours.
All right, well, salute to Popeyes for dropping off their new chicken wraps.
Hey. First of all, they didn't just drop off chicken wraps. They dropped off biscuits, too, which Jess took the whole box.
And chicken.
Yes, because I like biscuits.
I tell you, too, they dropped off chicken, too.
Exactly.
You're the only one with the chicken. I've been asking for
my
chicken.
kids be hungry.
Only got a wrap.
My kids be hungry.
Bro, you got 20 kids. What? Like,
exactly.
As a father,
why he got to take food home.
That box ain't going to feed all them kids.
But that's why he got to take free food home.
That's right.
But try the wrap, Loren. Okay? They got the chicken wraps. They got the the honey mustard, and they got the spicy. And I don't know if y'all know, Loren be doing the latest, and she act like she know everything. But McDonald's and Popeyes got a beef over their wraps, over who got the better chicken wraps. which don't make no sense to me.
I swear you was breaking some news now.
But it don't. But whatever. But it don't make no sense because Popeyes does chicken. McDonald's don't do chicken.
This rap is better than the joint.
But you know what McDonald's and Popeye should do? They should have a rap battle.
No, they do.
No,
they
them two. They should have employees. They should do the rap battle.
Employees versus employees.
Yes, employee versus employees, and they should do the rap battles about who got the best chicken.
I don't want to see that, especially if they black. I don't want to see black people.
I mean, all the white people should do it.
I don't want to see no black people freestyling about chicken. But I will say that it doesn't make sense for McDonald's to go against Popeyes with the chicken wraps because Popeyes does chicken. That's what they do. Okay, McDonald's don't do chicken.
That is right.
So salute to Popeyes, man, and thank you for sponsoring. What would we call this? Lunch. Breakfast?
Brunch.
Oh, we're having brunch together, guys.
First of all, y'all do everything out of order. Y'all eat wraps any time of day, drink liquor any time of day.
Yeah, and
you know Popeyes was giving away Don Julio with the chicken.
They ain't bring none of that up here.
They ain't bring us some.
You was up here. Y'all was up here. All right, well, salute to Popeyes again. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Breakfast Club, bitches.
Y'all finished or y'all done?